Hi everyone, it's Dr. Damien. In class we talked about Google's Keyword Planner and how you can use this tool to research keywords that you're going to use in your pay-per-click ads. While we did it live in class, what I wanted to do was create an instructional video so that you can open up your Google Ads accounts and follow along. The first thing that you're going to have to do is sign up to a Google Ads account without entering your credit card. You should have already done this, but if you haven't, please follow my other video that shows you how this can be done. The second step is to open up Google Ads. Once you're in Google Ads, what you want to do is click on Tools and Settings. It's up here on the right, underneath the picture of me. Then you'll need to click on Keyword Planner. This will bring up two options: to discover new keywords and to get search volume and forecasts. Getting search volume and forecasts is really useful once you have a very clear idea of what your keywords are. But for our pay-per-click ads, we don't yet know what the keywords are, so we need to discover new keywords. This will bring up this page where you'll need to enter in a couple of the primary keywords that you're going to base your advert around. In class, we talked about a home service cleaner, a maid service. So we might want to enter in some of these keywords: maid service or house cleaner. Okay, that's probably enough. 2 or 3 will get you started. Then we'll click on Get Results, and Google will come up with a whole series of ideas. The first thing that you want to do is take a look at the location. As you can see, all of the Google's keyword ideas are coming from searches that were taking place in the United Arab Emirates. The language is in English, we're not searching in Arabic, and the searches were taking place on Google, not on any of the search partners. This is okay for now, as our maid service that we're writing the ads for is based here in the UAE, and our website would be in English. We can change that later if we want. What we need to do now is take a look at the search volume. For maid service, for example, there's between 100 and 1,000 average monthly searches. We get similar results for house cleaning services, home cleaning services, part-time maid, and maid cleaning service. All these are potential keywords that we might want to use. Once we've actually signed up with a credit card and you've created your first campaign, Google will actually reveal the raw figures here instead of just giving you a range. But because you've just signed up without a credit card, you'll have to work with these range figures. On the right here, you can see how much Google is potentially going to charge for these keywords. So the top of the bid, the low range, is 6 dirhams and 27 fils. And the top of the range is 29. So there's quite a range in between there. For house cleaning, it starts a little lower, okay? Potentially around 3 or 4 dirhams. And it goes up to around 17 dirhams. So here we can see potentially how much that we would be getting charged for using these keywords. So we might see some keyword terms that are relatively cheap, like CityMaid, okay? But this is another company's brand name. So it's an option. We could show our ad when anyone searches for another company's brand name. Or maybe at that point, they're already going to go with that company, so we don't want to waste our time. So what we need to do at this point is select some of the keywords that we think would be really useful for us. Now, maid service, absolutely. House cleaning services, home cleaning services, home cleaning, they all kind of make sense. Keywords like maid, they're too general, okay? People might want to hire a full-time maid. They might be looking for maid's outfits. I'm not sure. So we're going to leave that one out. CityMaid is another company, a brand name. We might just leave that one out for now. Deep cleaning services. It's a very specific search that someone is doing. If we offer that service, maybe we want to create a separate ad group just for that particular search term. But for now, we're just going to go and create a plan, an ad group for some generic terms. So I could go through and I could select some more of the specific search terms that I think are quite relevant. But as you can see, as I roll down, the search volumes are getting quite small. So I think I've hit most of the larger ones here already. Okay, so I'm going to click on plan absolutely. New ad group, I'll give it a name, made service. And here we get to choose whether we want a broad, exact, or phrase match. We'll just leave it as a broad match for now. And I'm going to add my keywords to a plan. Okay, so now we have in plan all of these keywords. If there's a term that I really don't want inside my search terms, let's say I do not offer deep cleaning services, or definitely I do not find a maid for people, then I could add these to my negative keywords, okay? So I click on more and add as a negative keyword. Now, again, I get to choose whether I want a broad match or the exact match of those keyword terms. So I'll just click broad match. Now you can see as I scroll down that these ones have been put in as negative keywords, these terms that I do not want people searching for. Okay, now if I click over to Plan Overview, you can see that Google is suggesting that I can obtain 670 clicks over a month at a cost of 2.4 thousand dirhams. So I have a daily budget of 110 dirhams. For the month, I would get 13,000 views, that is 13,000 impressions of my paid search ad, and 5% of those individuals would click on my ad, which would lead to 670 clicks to my website. 670 potential customers who have been searching for relevant keywords would go to my website. That's at an average cost per click of 3.5 dirhams. Okay, so 3.5 dirhams per click to my website. And I'd have an average position in Google search rankings of 1.5. So I'd be the first or the second ad most occasions. You can see here I can play around with the budget. So at the moment it is set here for at 670 clicks, but I can move this down, okay, and say I don't have that much money. So for 190 dirhams, I can potentially get 220 clicks. Further down, you can see that there is particular keywords and their volumes. So the highest volume keyword here is house cleaning. Okay, now this could be problematic. We didn't really look at it, but house cleaning, people could be searching for that to get tips on how to clean their own house, not particularly around house cleaning services. So maybe we need to actually get rid of this one out of our group. Okay, but it is leading to a lot of volume. Maid service. Okay, I think the intent here is much clearer. Okay, so for maid service, I'd get 148 clicks and a cost of 551 dirhams. A couple of other things to note. The majority of people searching for these keyword terms are coming from mobile phones. This is probably good to note. Maybe we want to add a call extension to our paid service ad so they can call us directly. Other information is that the majority of these searches are actually in Dubai, whereas maybe our cleaning business is only in Abu Dhabi. Okay, if this is the case, we might want to change our location settings. So at the moment, we're searching the country. We're looking at the searches from the entire country of the United Arab Emirates. But if our maid cleaning service is just based in Abu Dhabi city, we can just include that. Okay, so let's get rid of the UAE as a country and say Abu Dhabi is a city. Everything will get revised. Okay, so now we have 190 clicks from 4,000 impressions. My overall budget now has been dropped to 730 dirhams, or a daily budget of 36 dirhams. Similar click-through rate, similar average cost per click, and a similar position. But now I'm paying a third as much as before, and I'm only targeting people who are in Abu Dhabi. If I wanted to narrow this down further, I'd probably get rid of this house cleaning keyword. I think that one's going to cause problems. and I'd focus on the keywords home cleaning services, maid service, house cleaning service, maybe even home. No, I'd probably get rid of home cleaning as well. Let's just go to the keywords here. And I think we can go to home cleaning and house cleaning, and we can remove these. Now we can go back to our plan overview. And now you can see for 64 clicks in a month, so 64 people who are searching for my keyword terms, maid service, home cleaning services, house cleaning services, maid cleaning services, I'm going to get around, well, I'm going to get 64 of those individuals come to my site. They're going to, over 1,000 people are going to see the ad, but 64 are going to come to the site. That's a click-through rate of around 6.2%. It's only going to cost me 210 dirhams for the month. And the average cost per click is going to be around 3 dirhams. I think that's everything I wanted to include today. There's one more cool feature in there where you get to filter and reduce the size of your list by including or excluding keywords. Have a play around with it. It's pretty fun. I think you'll get the idea. In our next class, we're going to actually create a campaign. I'm going to create a video. I'll talk you through the process, and we might even link it back to this ad group, or maybe I'll link it back to one of the ad groups that are related to our blog posts. Anyway, that's it. Damien out. See you later.